Today we will learn how to write and solve linear systems of equations from real-world scenarios. We will learn how to use something called the 5-box method, where we first decide what we are looking for, then rewrite the given information. We identify the variables, write the equations, and solve the system to answer the question. Let's try this with an example. You are looking to invite your friends for a pizza party next weekend. You are deciding on one of the two pizza restaurants. Which pizza is a better deal? We know that at Domino's, pizza costs $10 and you pay $2 per topping, versus at Pizza Hut, where pizza costs $14 and you pay $1 per topping. We identify what we are looking for, in this case, which pizza is the better deal. This is the final question we want to answer. For our first piece of information, we know that at Domino's, pizza costs $10 and $2 per topping. At the second place, Pizza Hut, pizza costs $14 and $1 per topping. Using this information, we are going to identify our two variables. Notice how we are looking for which pizza is the better deal. That means that our y variable will be the total cost of the pizza. The total cost of the pizza depends on the initial cost of the pizza as well as the price per topping. So the variable in this situation is the number of toppings. To get total cost, we add the initial cost plus $2 times the number of toppings. In slope-intercept form, this would be c equals 2t plus 10. For the second equation, at Pizza Hut, the total cost is the initial cost of $14 plus $1 times the number of toppings. Since we do not have to write a 1 in front of the variable, we can write c equals t plus 14 in slope-intercept form. Now let's solve the equation using the information we have been given. Since we have c equals t plus 14, that means wherever we see a c in the first equation, we can write t plus 14. We now have t plus 14 equals 2t plus 10. We want to move all of our variables to one side and all of our constants to the other in order to solve for t, our variable. Don't forget that when you move it over, you're getting rid of it on that side that it was initially, so you have to do the opposite. So instead of adding 10 when it's on the left side, we're going to subtract 10. And instead of having a plus t, when we move it to the right side, we'll have a minus t. By subtracting on both sides, we get 14 minus 10 is 4, and 2t minus t is t. So we now know that our t, or x value, is 4. Now we are going to substitute 4 for t into the first equation we used, c equals t plus 14. So we now have c equals 4 plus 14, which is 18. This means that the price will be the same for 4 toppings. It'll be $18 at both places. Since Domino's has the lower initial value, its cost will be less if you are buying 0 to 3 toppings. However, Pizza Hut has the lower rate per topping, so it's cheaper if you are buying more than 4 toppings. Let's look at one more example. At a restaurant, the cost for breakfast taco and a small coffee is $6.75. You went to the restaurant with your friends and paid $33 for 6 tacos and 3 small coffees. Find the cost of each taco and the cost of each small coffee. Well, what is the final answer we are looking for? We are looking for the cost of each taco as well as the cost of a small coffee. First, we know that The cost for a breakfast taco and a small coffee is $6.75. Second, you know that you paid $33 for 6 tacos and 3 small coffees. One variable we are looking for is the cost per taco. The other variable is the cost of a small coffee. Now let's write an equation to represent the cost of a taco and a coffee. We know that a taco and a coffee cost $6.75. So and means add, and the cost, total cost, means we have to have an equal sign before the $6.75, the total. We paid 6 times the price of a taco and 3 times the cost of a coffee, and our total was $33. This is because you have to pay the price for each taco, and you're buying 6 tacos. And you have to pay the price of a small coffee for each small coffee. You're buying 3. Let's look at our 2 equations. Since they're both in standard form, so the variables are both on the same side, let's use elimination. So we need to eliminate one of our variables. I'm going to choose to eliminate the first variable, t. To eliminate a variable, you need a coefficient and its opposite. Since the coefficient on the bottom is 6t, we want the top to be negative 6t. So let's multiply this whole equation on the top by negative 6. When we do so, we get negative 6t plus negative 6c is equal to negative 40.5. Our other equation, 6t plus 3c equals 33, is going to stay the same. Now let's try adding our 2 equations. Negative 6t and positive 6t cancel out. Negative 6c and positive 3c add together to give you a negative 3c. Negative 40.5 plus 33 is negative 7.5. Now we want c by itself, and right now we are multiplying c by negative 3, so we need to divide both sides by negative 3 to get c by itself. That means that the cost of a small coffee is $2.50. We can now substitute this value into our initial equation. T plus c equals $6.75. That means t plus $2.50 is $6.75. We can subtract the $2.50 from both sides, and we are left with t is equal to $4.25. That means that a breakfast taco costs $4.25. Now, try the remaining real-world problems on your own.